Hello and welcome to another Awaken Chaos Era video, and in this video I'm going to be doing some summons for a new character called, I believe, Atara. She's got an event that is running alongside, as you can see, the Enigma of the Eight-Legged. She's effectively a spider, I think. I generally really like these events, mainly for the farm at the end. You know, after 5 days you can farm the final stages, you can choose what you want to go for. Personally, I'm going to go quite heavily for Jelly. Jelly's a problem right now for me. I do think they've improved this slightly in the last couple of iterations. I think the very last challenge here used to be 10 stars that you had to go for rather than 5, and it used to just take ages. It wasn't like difficult if you had heavy AoE teams, so they're making it 5 is much nicer. The fact you couldn't stack it up and just say, hey, do all 5 of these in a row, you had to manually do it. Each time hit challenge. I know it's not much, but gamers, we like to complain. But we're going to do some summons for her, and as you can see, she has got like a special summon up, and I believe the way it works basically is it's the 50%. So if you don't get her the first time, you've got 50%. If you've got 50% of getting her the first time, and if you don't get her the first time, it's guaranteed to be her the second time. I have got a lot of summons. I've been saving pretty much since my last summon video, so we're going to be doing some. She's quite nice. Her kit is all defense based, like everything's like deals true damage based off of defense, deals damage based off of defense, all this stuff deals damage based off of defense, and then she increases everybody's defense with an aura, kind of like Hakrin. So she works like Nero in terms of like damage based defense. She could synergize quite well with him too, and I have him already, and I kind of like it. Her cleanse is really nice too, being able to cleanse herself, and if she cleanses herself, she'll also cleanse everyone else on her team once. Just seems quite powerful. Maybe good for Void Tower as well. But kind of fun character by the looks of things, and it synergizes, like I said, quite well. I'm going to just do some pulls, get summons in, hopefully get some luck. I would like to get, obviously, more than one of her. I'm guaranteed almost to get one of her. I'll do 200 at least, and we'll kind of just try and gauge it where we are. If I get lucky and I get one of her like early, I'll decide what we're gonna do. So the summons are gonna start coming in. This is a fresh banner as well, so like you're not getting any pity. It's just gonna be straight into the like 0 pools effectively. Well, this is 10, but we start at 0, and we get Mognar the Great. Mognar the Great. We'll do another 10 summons. At least getting epics. Kelowna, I've got her before. Apparently she's pretty decent, but she has to be quite high in the kind of like ascensions. So I think I've got one of her before, so that's A1. We're getting the epics at least. Jabez, I've got a few of him. I haven't really worked too hard on him. There's the guy. You're getting replaced, son. pretty much. Although he does have a what does he have? He has a taunt, which is reasonable, I guess. The HP boost as well is quite nice, but I mean, I guess would they stack? Their defense bonuses could stack. Hey, we're gonna get a legendary early, and it's gonna be Atara very early. Damn, she looks nuts. Actually, she looks crazy there. That's crazy. And we also get a Scarlet. We gonna get anything else? We get her nice and early. That's what, 40 pulls in? So that's actually kind of good. Now we've got 50% chance again, I believe, of getting her on the next legendary. I'll pull to the next legendary for sure. I'll get at least another 100 pulls in. Karina is new for me. So is this guy. It's like enormous. No, Onomaris. He looks a lot like another character. I'm not a big fan of like the visuals looking like identical to another character. I don't mind it being the same character, but like a different tier, like Lightwind Zachary and then normal Zachary, that sort of thing. But when they use the same visuals, Galeno. I've got a bunch of this character as well. So we're 60 summons in, and we've already got a legendary. Can't be too can't be too upset about that. No complaints here. No complaints. We haven't even got like a all blues either, so we've got really nice bit of luck so far. Records. Nope. Nope. More golds. It's going to be another epic. Zatlux, he is well and truly maxed for me. So that's another dupe. At least you can sell them for stuff now. That's decent. Okay. Okay. I mean that's a great summon if I didn't already have him, but getting 2 Zatlux. We're about halfway to next pity, I think. About halfway. Orchie, this is another guy who's got like a character that looks identical to him, and I think he's just fire based. I think we're maybe 40 pulls away from pity here. I started with 260, I'm at 160, and I think we go after 40. Quick maths. Quick mathematics. Another Rickards. Jacob. I think my Jacob wasn't actually maxed. He might have been A5. I'm not sure. No, I'm pretty sure he's A6. I'm pretty sure. It might be Scarlet who isn't, and I did get a Scarlet before, so I don't use her as much these days. Jacob's still very, very viable. Okay, it looks like we're going very close to 50 here. Zag. Alrighty. 20 more pulls for pity. If we get in this 10, we go it early. 20 more summons for pity here. We're gonna get a little early. Who we getting? Who we getting? Bella. No. That's not great. I think although I think I've got an A5. I think I have an A5 because she's in Ascension. And I did get a bunch of copies of her from Ascension. I'll check afterwards. Are we gonna go for more? I'm guaranteed to get her. I'll keep summoning. I'll save my summons for so long. We're only going to the next pity though, we're not going further. What, next legendary should I say? Pity or not? Okay, she's not new apparently. Apparently. There's a lot of epics that just come out of nowhere. Little bit of visual lag here. I always love it when I get a little bit of visual lag and my heart flutters and I'm like, oh, this is where I get lucky. Okay, another 10 here. Let's see who we get. Celestial Cade. I've definitely got this guy maxed out. He's actually pretty useful in a few things. I would like to not have to go to pity. Jonathan, I believe, is maxed. He's a great character. Even still, I think like he can be quite useful. He did have his time in the sun for sure. When he was first buffed, it was great. Oh, there we go. There we go. This does seem less likely to happen now. Like my feeling is on it seems a little bit less likely to happen, but it's never great when it does. It's never great. Never great. Yeah, we're getting an early one. It should be her, right? It should be Atara. It is indeed. Unless we get a double legendary luck. I don't see it happening, but we could. Rendell. Okay. Okay, can't complain. Got 2 of her. We'll save the rest of the summons. I could probably buy enough to get to another 100, but we're going to save it. I did say the next legendary. So I'll just get her to A1. Or I could have 2 of her, but probably not. Probably just going to get her to A1. And I'll send her right now. There's probably someone watching my video right now like, no, don't do it. 2 of her is amazing. But I don't really care too much. I don't really care too much. She gets... What does she get from getting to A1? Wait, yeah, I want to unlock... She gets her base defense increased, so that actually increases her attack. So that's not too bad. So maybe extra copy is actually decent. Maybe A1's actually decent. Okay, the A5. We'll see how useful maybe a 1-turn cooldown will be. I've got 3 of those those arcanas, or whatever they're called, if I want to use them. And I can obviously get some more. But yeah, we got the character. Visuals is just kind of crazy, man. It's just going to take up so much space. Like, I can only imagine. Like, her versus the size of other characters is like nuts. Unless she's tiny. She could theoretically be tiny. Because this guy's pretty big too. Okay, let me just check it out. Should we check it out just for a bit of fun? Is this going to be crazy? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It definitely could have been worse. I was picturing her being like probably Andre size on the other team. You know, something like that. Yeah. Okay, that's it, guys. I just wanted to see how big she was on the team screen as well. I did do some summons for Atara. I'm obviously going to get into this event that's going on. I might be a little late on it, honestly. I have been struggling to keep up with like extras on the game. I've done my dailies a lot of the time, but the extras, yeah, I've been struggling a little bit. We might get back into it. Might have some ideas. I don't know what we're doing with Ace at the moment. I think I said that in my last video. I'm not sure what I'm doing with Ace, but yeah. But that is the end of my video, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I would appreciate it if you were to hit the thumbs up. It does help my video. Absolutely free to do. Like I say, thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.